What's up, Alan? Welcome in. You're here early. Jared is too. Hall's here. Did you win? I don't know, brother. I don't know. Only you can answer that, huh? Good evening, brother. What's on the menu? Some Flint River today. Because I'm trying to get through these bifaces so that I can then work on some of Alan's obsidian. So today we got some Flint River. Just some old Flint River. Nothing too crazy. Tommy's here. What's up, Tommy? Good to see you. First Jim and show. All right. What's up, Martin? So wasn't able to pile through that hinge there, but feel pretty confident we can catch it from the other side. Go here. This could be bad here. It did well. About as good as I could hope for, just about. Wish it would have caught a little more of that hinge, but I think we'll be all right. There we go. That was good. That was really good. How's everybody doing here? Brennan's here. What's up, Brennan? Matthew. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope y'all are doing well today. Just drawing this blade in a little bit. Nothing too crazy. As of yet. As of yet. This could hinge out fairly easily. Actually, I bet you it will. Yeah, not a good place to run it. It's okay, we'll catch it soon. Alrighty, what to do next? A couple different things we can do. I want to try to round the edge here. Do that for a couple reasons. You had a yard sale today. Uh-oh. Everyone's well. How'd the yard sale go, buddy? This could be bad. Well, that'll do it, huh? Oh my goodness, that sounded awful. Well, you win some, you lose some, right? Goodness gracious. That big old chalk pocket just would not hold. Also, it was a base strike, so, you know, is what it is. But this can easily be turned into a point. It's not that difficult. It really is not. But I also have a cajillion of these preformed lying around. And yeah, so I'm just gonna lay it aside. It is what it is. Stuff like that happens. I don't even know where the tip is. It is somewhere unbeknownst to me. All right, let's work on something else. Let's see. By the way, this Big Sandy is still for sale from yesterday. We've got it at $140. It's a 6¼ inch Big Sandy made out of coral. I got that tip super fine. So if anybody's interested, I got that for sale. And also, if you want something cheaper, I got this Tallahassee Wassissa notch away point for $50. That's a steal for a big serrated knife. Good for a handle too. So if anybody's asking, I can't always look at the comments, so my apologies. Let's work on, let's see. Let me see. What kind of preforms we got over here? We got, see, that one's interesting. I think this is the one that just wants to break on me. Or the one I want to heat up again, something like that. Let me see how this naps. I can't remember how it napped. The tip napped better than everything else, if I'm thinking right. I got this one at the Silver River Nap In and heated it myself. It's a good flake. Need to get me another box out here. Start saving some of these flakes, especially the pretty ones. Flakes like that I can save. Not sure what I plan on doing with this one. Maybe I can make that big Sewanee point. Well, then again, this isn't out of Ryan's material. I need a piece out of Ryan's material to make. What to do? Should I fool around with this big piece? Or should I do something different? Brennan, what's up, y'all? Let me take a peek at what I got here. This piece is pretty interesting, but not quite what I'm looking for here. Do I have some coral chunks over there? I'm not sure. All right, well, you know what? I got tons of these preforms I got to finish up. So what about working some of these? Now, this is a piece of coastal. And I want to say this is, no, this is heated. This is heated. Let's see. At least I think it is, no? Maybe this is a raw piece here. If so, we got a great potential for some kind of paleo point, because we got fossils galore in this joker. Let's see. I do think it's raw, pretty sure. Yeah, it's acting raw. It's ultra translucent. What should I make out of this? Got so many little creatures in here. This is going to be one to stare at forever if it holds up. So many little fossils. And shells and whatnot. Or as Mr. Mosher says, and things. And things. Oh, wow. If I can get it as cleared off as that flake was right there, boy, this could be a really neat one. It's not going to be shiny or glimmery or win any prizes. But to me, this one will be a favorite if I can keep it together. Because the fossils on this thing are just too cool. You can tell it's raw just by how it's reacting. Goodness. I hope I can keep this one together. This is really neat. It doesn't have a ton of translucence right now. It might as we go along, but come on now. Be sweet to me. Be sweet to me now. It's not wanting to be sweet to me. Come on now. Come on now. Often when I talk about black coastal, this is what I have in mind. It's not the most consistent stuff. This piece isn't very high grade at all. A lot of the stuff is. That was amazing. That hit right there could not have been better for what we're hoping to do. Problem is, there's a hinge. There's a series of hinges here that just look near about impossible to get out. It really does. That was really my only hope, that maybe we can undercut it. I just don't think we've got enough here. Not quite. I could try one more time here, but that's really pushing it. I got it. Boy, my finger hurt after that strike, but I did catch it. Question is, what in the world is this gonna do? This could be really good or really bad. Fingers sting. Come on now. All right, some of that picked out. I think we can catch a little bit of it on the other side. Not a ton. They got these huge shells that look like a shark just bit into this piece, which is super neat. And a part of me is thinking Clovis. Because I just don't know how else I can manage to keep it clean. And that would be a paleo piece, you know, raw material paleo. That's kind of what we're going for. See, oh man, that makes it worse. That is tough right there. That is really tough. This right here is only gonna make it worse, I imagine. Uh-oh. No way. No way. All I can say is we got lucky there. Goodness, that was not anything I did there. Mosey it in a little more. It's crazy how you have the biggest problem in the world, and then 2 seconds later, oh yeah, everything's fine. Or at least close to fine. Alright. Again, I don't really foresee a way to keep it this wide and yet still have it clean across the middle, so I'm still thinking paleo here. And the base on this thing is jet black, which I think is really neat, and it flakes like a dream. But some of this other stuff, oof, not so much. Just kind of flaking into the middle here. Again, still thinking something paleo related. Especially after that, oh my. No good at all. What in the world? Come on now, Jake. By the way, I don't know if anybody mentioned about the Big Sandy or the Little Wasissa, but I'll try to catch up later. If not, it'll be a-okay. But I will be selling those, I think. All right, I just gotta hope that this blasts through. If it doesn't, I'm totally burnt. Okay, it caught, but it didn't catch. So it's like in between a loss and a win, I guess. I don't really know how to say it. But and yeah, I could go ahead and use that thing again, technically. But I don't know. I don't know. Part of me says just to allow that to be caught in the flute. So maybe that's what I'll do. Kind of a massive what if. Let's see what happens. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and set up the flute on this one. It's already fairly decent translucence, nothing crazy. But yeah, I need to set something up. Probably on this face first. If I had to pick. Okay. Again, kind of hard to know whether I want to leave that or not. I guess I will. I think it'll catch it, but I'm not sure. We shall hope that it does. Go back on this side. If any of you are curious on how I flute my points, I'm about to show you. Could go really good or really bad, but I'll show you what I do. I've been successful the last 10 or so times, not to jinx myself. All right, now we got to set up the base. Make sure we got a good platform and that it has somewhere to go. All right, so now we peel back to relieve the pressure off the other side. And also to give it convexity for when we do flake that side. All right, now once more on the back side here. All right, got one stout platform here. I'll show it to you here in a second. It may be too jut out, but we'll find out soon. All right, so there's our nipple That's where we're gonna strike it, somewhere around there. And this could go really bad. Really, really bad. But you know what? It's just a piece of rock. So I'll take the longest piece of this. Round it out. Get that together. Get the bopper I want to use. And it'll either be good or bad. From the looks of it, it did okay. The question is that the hinge? Did it catch the hinge? All right, so a thinner flute, but it did get up to here. So that's good news. All right, well, hey, we'll take that. We'll take that. Thinner flute, but it did what it needed to do. So, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. That just means I'm gonna draw this side in a little bit more. Make it more even. I don't know how well you can see it, but that flute went all the way to there. And there's just so many little fossils and shells and stuff within this piece. I'm hoping that this will turn out really well. So now we got to flake into this side. We do have the bulk to do it. It's just a matter of can we accomplish it. So we get our pressure flaker again to set up the other flute. So if you want to see how the second flute comes out, wait just another 2-3 minutes or come back. But if you want to see how I set it up, then you might want to stick around for a second or two. All right, got it low enough for sure. Again, I'm kind of fooling around with this side a little more because, again, it's the side I want to draw in a little more. So a little bit of good news, a little bit of bad news. I think we can run a decent flute. And draw this in a little more. Okay. Now let's set up the flute. And just like we did on the last side, let's thin it out the side where we want to take the flake. Remove the bulk off the other side. Which might not be a ton, but it's a ton of bulk. But every little bit that you can relieve it of matters. And you kind of thin out the back area, which often can just get kind of incredibly thick for no reason. So, about to flute this thing. Hopefully. Ooh, I shouldn't have took that last little bit. This one's gonna be way bulkier. That's tragic. Well, it'll be what it'll be, I reckon. Okay, that makes it a little better, but not much. All right, let's give it a flute here. Wrap it around here. Could go very bad again, you never know. You just never know. Doesn't feel great right now. See, it wasn't low enough. Crud. Well, it is what it is. In such cases, you gotta turn this point into a Simpson. I mean, it gouged out, right? But I mean, it didn't like run. And I think it's because of that shell. It could be my own fault, but you never want to blame yourself. So I blame the rock. That's what we're doing here. Totally blaming the rock. Totally blaming the rock. But once again, Simpson it'll be. And I'm A-okay with that. Oh man, it didn't take off as much as I wanted to there. There we go. So that gets rid of the Clovis flute mark and makes it kind of even. The real question is going to be how thin can we get the other side? So I don't think I'm going to have too much of a problem with this face. Yeah, this face is looking golden. It's the other face that I'm semi-worried about. I think we can do it. I think we can manage. Oh yeah, this is gonna be crazy. This will be crazy. You just gotta hold your horses. Lower your expectations so they can be blown away here in a minute. If it holds up. That's the big question. If. Oh, we did it. Thank goodness. Now this one's critical too. And that did okay. All right, it wasn't amazing, but it did okay. It did reasonably well. Okay, that did good. That did not so well, but not a problem. The question is, how can we catch it from this face? Because I don't see a good avenue. A way to catch this back edge. Maybe I don't need to. That's one way to answer it. Yeah, I don't think I need to thin that down. I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with it's fine. Now, this is real tricky up here. This is way denser up towards the tip. And way denser. Goodness. I think we can do something with this, but let's see. Yeah, that helps. Definitely helps relieve some of the pressure off of this. This could be bad here. Essentially, I'm fluting it. Got most of it, not all of it. Question is, how does this flake do? Oh, I mean, it did good and bad at the same time. Well, when we try to... Oh, that caught it. That did great. That's what we need right there. That was it. Yep. Yup. Man, raw, coastal, Simpson out of the blackish gray stuff. Boy, howdy. I just found this freeform over there a couple days ago. I'm glad I did. Goodness. This is epic. Love this material too. With all the shells. Sorry, I haven't caught up with the comments yet. Man, oh man, oh man, is this something? I mean, it's not one of them dolled up candy looking G10 pieces, but it means something to me because it's a favorite material of mine, a favorite type of the material that I like, or a variety, I guess I should say. And to make it raw, and to keep some translucence in there too. Pretty cool. Got this side kind of flaked in a little bit. Now I'll change sides, go to this face. And I have a feeling we're going to be able to see through a lot of these fossily areas when I hold it up to the light. Strong feeling. Just getting the edge symmetrical here. Nothing too fancy. Flaking into all the low areas. And we flip it over and flaking all the low areas on this face. Draw this side in a bit. Here a little bit. Here a little bit. All right, now I think what I can do is just press down along the edges and the base and we'll be done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This one will be finished. Resharpen this one. All right, it is indeed sharp. And again, going for a Simpson, so I'm gonna try to keep that Simpson-esque base. You can see it kind of widen out a little bit. Big kind of wide jut out here. And draw it in. Just like that, easy peasy. Before I do that, let me go ahead and do this face here. that basin a little more from what I'm seeing right now. Around the curve. All right, now I can thin out the backside, and this should be close to done here. All right. Now, I imagine there will be one in the comments who says, that doesn't look like your normal work. And that is because this is raw coastal, which is basically like working unheated agate. If any of you are familiar with what that would feel like, working it, this is a easy comparison to that. Like workability wise, it stinks, especially with all the fossils. But goodness gracious, if that ain't the coolest looking Simpson, I'm telling you. Now y'all probably thinking, oh my goodness, whatever. Whatever. It definitely has a jaws like a shark teeth biting out this whole portion. But take a peek at that. And look at all the little fossils in this joker. It's just crazy. All the rice grains. It's just insane. And again, you know, you wouldn't think, but it's got a shark bite out right there. See it kind of on this side too with the shells. And it's just a killer little Simpson out of Coastal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that one for a while. Goodness gracious. That is insane. 477 Jack Craft. Yeah, and Simpsons do have a little thinned out area here, so we're doing good. And it's not like thick either. Like it's relatively thin. That's the thickest area right here. Could be better, I admit, but it's pretty sweet. Thanks, Tommy. Just all the little rice grains in it. I just showed it in the light, Martin. Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Yep. I'm gonna have to stare at that for a while, but I would sell it. It'd be $100 point, but I'll put it aside. Put it aside. If anybody wants it, I'll put it aside. Goodness, that's so cool. I'm gonna stare at that for a while. Alrighty. Retouch on. Oopsies. No, I didn't mean to retouch. All right, there we go. There we go. We're back rolling. Now, we're already hour in, which means I don't really want to finish another point. So maybe I'll just mess around for a bit. Or maybe I should head on. Yeah, may head on. Hour's good enough, right? Yeah, it's good enough for tonight at least. I got some work to do anyways. Well, thanks guys for joining in. And sorry I didn't get to catch all your comments. But Marshall's just been hanging out. Marshall had a long day today. We went out on the boat today, finally got it fixed. But oh man, I was looking at it through the camera. Oh my goodness, in person it's insane. All right, maybe I want to keep it now. Sorry guys. Oopsie daisies. Oopsie daisies. The camera cannot pick. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to take a still photo of this because it is absolutely unreal. Yeah, well, yeah. Yep. All right, so we still got this big Sandy. Nobody's wanted it at 140, so now we're at 130. So we're just gonna keep going down. It's a big 7 1/4 inch big Sandy. All the way translucent. Out of coral. And then this joker at $50, just a big knife. So if I get some PayPals randomly, I'll know who it's from. Yeah, 6¼ Did I say something different, Corbin? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 6¼ inches. So yeah, now down to, there's a flake of that coastal I was working. You give me 100, Tommy? What am I at? I was at 130. I do 115, split it in half, but I don't want to go any lower. This one took forever. It took like 4 hours, I think. Fat Big Sandy. I'll do 115, Tommy, if you want to do 115. And that'll cover the shipping. It'll take me a bunch just to ship it anyways. Cost more than 30. No, not 30K. Yeah, Big Sandy. Or are you talking about 100 on this one? The translucent coastal one. This one is coral. This one is Alabama coastal. Xavier. And this one is dog. Anyways, those will be for sale. If nobody pays me in between now and tomorrow, if I'm able to come on tomorrow, then I'll make it available again. You like the Sandy, Corbin? Well, it's at 115 right now because I told him 115, so I'm not just gonna bump it back up. So 115 is where I'm at. Already know that I'm talking about what it's made. Yeah, coral. Yeah, coral. Florida coral, agatized coral. Yeah, it's made of stone. There you go. It's made of stone. Perfect. That answers it. All right. Nobody wants it. That's okay. I'll put it in a keeper frame. All right. Thank you all for. Tommy says yes. Is that yes to 115, Tommy? Or yes to the coastal? Yes to 100 on this one? Or yes to 115 on this one? It's clear on the edges. Yeah. Which one, Tommy? I tell you what, just send me an email. Yes, that one. I don't know which one. I pointed to both of them, Tommy. Send me an email at gulfcoastknapping@gmail.com and tell me which one you were thinking of. And we'll go from there. How about that? Yeah, Gulf Coast Knapping. The coastal one for 100. All right, I'll sell it for 100. I'll sell it for 100. Just screenshot this or send me an email, gulfcoastknapping@gmail.com, and I'll get that out to you, okay? You can either pay me at PayPal or Venmo. PayPal or Venmo. If you use PayPal, do the friends and family. But either way, just send me an email, and we'll go from there. All right? Sound good? All right. Well, dang, Skippy, tell me a nice... All right. Yeah, I'm stoked about that one. I'm going to have to look at that one for a little while longer. That's crazy. All right, guys. We're going to head on in. Thanks, Tommy. Thanks for everybody who joined. And we shall see you on the next stream. And I think the reason why we haven't been getting as many views on these as last week's is, again, because I'm doing nitty-gritty little work. And I'm not doing what Jacob just asked, making big obsidian blades. I think that's what hundreds of thousands of people want to see. But so maybe I'll get back to that. Maybe I got to go back to Alan's box, and do some of that. Wait, where's? All right, he's over here. He's over here. He's somewhere. There he is. There he is. Yep. Yep. We're gonna go in. Yep. You can go in, Shine Bub. Your avatar. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. We're gonna head on out. Thanks, guys. Y'all take care. We'll see you next time. Tommy Anderson, just shoot me an email. All right, take care.